Baseball, a worldwide pastime where you and your Minotaur buddies can catch your little booties on fire, knock back a pack of Cracker Jacks, and lob foul balls into the stands, beating Flanders women's to death because they love blunt force trauma at sportings events. But what happens when some skinny-legged post-teen ref in your little league team says, you're not allowed to right jab the catcher in the chin, or that bullhead you crudely sewed onto a human corpse is not only against the rules, it's an abomination and a gut punch in God's face. Well, you do the same thing to that ref a spited woman does to their former low-T having lover. Hire a stitch-faced winged baseball beast to Louisville slugger the dude's mouth so swollen he can't fit a whistle in to call a bogus-ass foul. Ooh, yeah, baby. But my name is James.
I'm Nicole.
And this is Mostly Speakin Sentai. Guys, this is Jams, as I once said, and this is the Sentai of Mostly, and we're speaking it, baby. Arf, arf, arf. That's how we speak in dog. Shout out to our dog listeners out there. Nicole, blow that whistle to make them cheer. Yeah, you guys can't hear it, but our dog friends can. It's like the air horn. Just think the air horn equivalent of a goddamn dog whistle.
And whatever happened to vuvuzelas?
Vuvuzelas?
You remember vuvuzelas?
Those big old air horns?
Yeah, they played them at the soccer games.
I had one as a child, and I would just run around my neighborhood just blowing it hard. Oh, speaking of blowing.
Shouts out to vuvuzela users.
And also shouts out to children. Playing close to a car is a no-no. That's what we learned, unless you in slow-mo. But the car is in slow-mo, and you in fast mode, baby, and you're just running around, and oh no, you beat the race. You're the winner, Victor, Victor. Hey. That's what they're chanting. They're chanting Victor.
Hurrah, happy for you.
Yeah, and our guest, ooh, you can already hear him, Nicole. Let's introduce our guest and talk about our week. Shake these tatties, what you made of. Nicole, but first, how are you doing?
Good.
That's well.
Is this where we talk about life things for a second?
Yeah, but can we introduce our guest and then talk about it?
So.
Oh, I guessed so.
Heads up, man. If you introduce me now, I'm going to talk over your life things, and it's going to be real distracting and frustrating.
Rude.
Yo, I play the bad man.
Well, too bad. It's Sean.
Sean Marciniak.
This is my name, and I'm hello.
That motherfucker sack taps. Yeah.
How dare you?
Hey, man, guys, hashtag sack tap. Let us know, were you a tapper or a tappy? You better believe I was a tappy, and I was scared of my friend Dakota Loera before we became friends because I thought he was a sack tapper, and he said, James, I couldn't tap that sack.
Aww.
That's a true story. Shoutouts to Dakota Loera.
Hey, Nicole, how's your life going?
What's up? Yo. Okay, two things. Number one, found my new favorite superhero called Arm Fall Off Boy.
No, yeah. Wait, what? Where is Arm Fall Off?
Okay, so at work, I was putting together this set of Secret Origins issues, and I was Googling what key issues were in there, if there's anything that I should pay attention to, and the only thing that came up was the first appearance of Arm Fall Off Boy, and I was like, this cannot be real. This is someone just fucking with everyone. Of course I had to flip through it.
Yeah.
And it's literally just this guy that's I can't remember because it was one page and I was at work, so I'm not going to read the whole fucking comic.
No, you are a respectable worker in the workforce.
He was trying out for a team. There were people
League.
At a table and he's hey, I'm Arm Fall Off Boy. No. Check this out. He takes his arm off and he's it's also a weapon. And he just starts whipping it around. And I was this is amazing.
I'm on board with Arm Fall Off Boy. It's indie. It has to be indie. I can't imagine.
It's Secret Origins.
No, this is
Secret
DC.
Origins? That's DC?
Yeah.
I'm slightly comically ignorant, so I apologize.
Okay.
He's just popping around in the same world as a Superman or a Jason Batman.
Yes, I believe it's like in the year 3000, wasn't it?
What?
This page, like this issue, I thought it was like further into the future.
I don't, like I said, I don't know. I didn't read the comic.
There might not be a Batman. There might not be a Superman.
Oh no, but there would be a Jason Batman Beyond, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe. Yo, can we also shout out then to all our arm fall off boys out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, where are lepers at, baby?
Yo, smack your enemy with your arm.
Use it as weaponize it.
Slappy slap.
Weaponize it.
Hell yeah.
Like, get it? 'Cause it's like weed.
Yeah,
What?
like legalize
It's like
it.
weed. Do you get it?
Man, Chicago, it's January 1st.
Do you get the joke?
You smoke ganja.
Ooh, like I think Twisted or Cottonmouth King said, don't legalize it because then what would High Times have anything to fight
Okay,
for?
before we get
Lols.
too far off,
Yay.
second thing
Yeah.
is James.
Okay, let me tell this story
Wait,
because
what?
I can preamp it more. So when Hit It and Crit It, another one of my podcasts.
Shouts out to the Hit It and Crit It listeners.
Yeah.
Yo, dog whistle.
There we go.
Yeah.
We were doing Let's Plays, and at the end of the Let's Plays, Jose was getting very frustrated with all of us. So I get up, I'm like, Jose, who am I? And I just like feverishly start like comically humping really fast in the air, and I'm going like, and then I kept going, Jose, who am I? Never revealed who I was, still don't know who.
Wait,
Hey
what?
guys, at MSS Pod, who do you think I was being?
Why wouldn't you do at high cry?
It's either or. They're listening to mostly Speakin Sentai.
I just like you posed a riddle without an answer. That's fiendish.
It's they're the answer.
My favorite, okay, real
You're the
quick.
answer.
My favorite thing that James has, or one of my favorite, is he like came up to me. He's like, Nicole, who am I? And he like pulls his hair back, like his bangs back, and he goes, I'm Jack Nicholson. And I was like, Jack Nicholson?
I'm so no. I think that's okay. And a quick side tangent, and then we'll also talk about you being on mostly playing PlayStation.
Yeah.
I did solo ones for the first time in a year,
Yeah.
and they're so exhausting.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they are exhausting because I'll show them to you, like specifically this bit. And there's a part where I say I'm Jack Nicholson in it, and that had me laughing so hard because Nicole was also in the room being so like godlike patient with me. But back to
I'm
the
sorry,
story.
what is solo? Is that a sex thing?
No,
solo.
I'm solo. Like
solo.
it's me by myself instead of
okay.
having a guest.
Me, myself,
Got
and
it.
a read.
Is solo a sex thing? No, it's a word that means by yourself.
I mean, it could be a
Like
sex
by
thing.
yourself on a podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Solo Jolo. That's jacking off
Got it.
solo.
Well, you tell the god, you're like, this is going to be a short app. And I was going to just do it real quick. And then you were like, nah, I got to make it 12 minutes long.
Jacking off loving omnipotency. What's going on, y'all? I'm Sean Marciniak. I'm guesting again on this
J-Lo?
podcast.
Ooh, guys.
Jolo, baby.
Oh, okay.
Jolo, baby.
Oh, no, it's Solo J-O. That's what, it's a Gravy Train song.
Oh, okay.
You ever listen to Gravy Train? 4 exclamation points?
Pretty sure, like most of the things you say, you're making it up as you go along.
No. Hunks was in there. Trunks was in there. Ooh,
Tell
guys.
the goddamn story.
You better believe Chunks was in there.
I will.
Ew.
So,
Wait, is there a gentleman
Do
named
something.
Chunks who does hip hop music?
I believe it was one of the
Stop.
females in it.
Her name was Chunks?
Yeah.
Going
Hell
on
yeah.
tangent.
Ooh, a tangent me, baby.
Oh, buddy.
Isn't
What
it
is
crazy that tangent is also like a math word? It's cray.
fucking blows my nose every time, dude. I tell you what.
Guys, hashtag homonyms. Let us know your favorite.
Hashtag tell the fucking story.
So then I need to tell Nicole this story because we all laughed at it, minus Jose. No, Jose did eventually just break down and just like defeated laugh. That's what it felt like. And I'm like,
I get the
Nicole,
feeling.
Nicole, and then I do the same exact motion. I'm like, Nicole, I did this. I said, hey, Jose, who am I? and then I'm like, no, oh no, Nicole. And she's like, what? And I was like, I threw out my back.
You threw out your back air humping?
Yeah, violently air humping.
That is the most on-brand injury I've ever. Oh, air humping like you were doing at the beginning, middle, and end of the last time I was on Mostly Speakin Sentai. You are. God is giving you a message.
Yeah, baby.
Brother.
I thought you were gonna say, guys, God is good.
God is good. I don't have to watch you air. I'm gonna miss you air humping. I was gonna act strong.
Now I don't do it fast. I do it sensual.
That's so much worse. I can see the articulation of your hips.
That's why men are much better. Like they get better at sex in age because before it's like,
blow
oh,
out there.
you just want it like hard and fast. But then it's like, no, I'm gonna take my time with it, girl or man.
Because I blew out my back last time.
Yeah. So I need to take it slow.
Buy it.
Okay, but I have a quick few things to
Do it, Lars.
Are they quick? Are
yeah,
they
daddies.
few?
I also had down through back out. But guys, so if anyone had listened to our G-Fest episodes, you will have known that my like back mouth, like by my molars and my wisdom tooth, just got so swollen it was just leaking this sweet cream out.
Yep, we love this description. Heard it 18 times. I'm ready to hear it 18 more.
So I bought a toothbrush, and the toothbrush says...
Is that your first toothbrush?
No.
Okay.
Well, I specifically bought a toothbrush that is soft bristle. I was like, this is what I need. I'm practically putting velvet on my tooth.
Oh, baby.
I got it, and then I started like brushing with it. Like, oh yeah, I can go back to like brushing how I used to. But
hit it, baby.
It says soft, but it is still the hardest bristle I have ever had in my mouth.
no.
And I'm pissed. So then, like after I've had to just stop brushing that twice a day. I used to brush like 4 times a day, and now I'm down to just one because my enamel is so fucked up. And if I brush it, it just leaks that sweet cream, baby. And I finally just said, I need to go to Mariano's and just look for a toddler toothbrush.
Yeah.
So I got one. It's super soft, but it also lights up, and it has a suction cup on it for some reason, which makes me think this is not for a
Oh my
child.
God.
You put it on the mirror, you sick bastard.
Oh, that
Or
oh,
the sink.
I need to make a video of me slapping it on the mirror and then brushing my teeth like that. Oh yeah.
You know who uses that? Double arm ripoff boy.
Ooh.
He rips off both of his arms.
And then he can still brush.
Yes.
Or Holly Hannah uses it, guys.
Just because you're fighting crime questionably efficiently doesn't mean you shouldn't not brush your. This is mostly I gave up. I'll
Guys,
be dead ass. I quit.
If you have a Pornhub premium account, go subscribe and like all Holly Hannah videos. We got to get that star meter up, guys.
Who's Holly Hannah?
Oh, I thought
someone
you were
I
going to
used to-
say that one guy.
Mr. Hands.
What, the guy who did like the clean pornography?
Yeah, the ones that are so funny.
Ryan Creamer. And speaking of cream coming out of my mouth.
The back of your face hole. Do you guys know? Did I talk about Mr. Hands last time?
I don't think so.
Do you guys know who Mr. Hands is?
I don't know.
I've heard of it.
Yo, shouts out to Mr. Hands. The reason bestiality is illegal in pornographic terms.
Yeah.
He fucked a horse and died.
Okay. yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what I
Oh,
call.
yeah. That's what. Okay, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I
It's in
call.
Broad City.
What's that Darwin thing?
Evolution?
No, the other thing.
Natural selection.
That's what I call natural selection. Will that be left in? You better believe.
I remember when I wasn't feeling well one night. I also had a fucking dope Mr. Hands tweet that did not get as much attention as I thought it deserved. And so I'm like leaning over my toilet, and I'm just, for whatever reason, it's the same thing with the Jack Nicholson thing, where I'm just like, no one is there, but I'm amusing myself. Just, yeah, Mr. Hands. Yeah.
Hold on.
So shouts out to Mr. Hands.
No.
Nicole.
Do you watch Broad City?
Not enough.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Alana at her job is told to like take over the social media account because they're like, you know what's cool with the kids or whatever,
Skateboards, drugs.
And she gets fired because she posts the Mr. Hands video.
Oh my
Because it's
God.
like that's what people are into. And they're like,
Yo, but like it really.
they're like, no.
I don't know why I'm fascinated with Mr. Hands.
She just like
I want to see.
sees nothing wrong with what she did.
I like in my heart of hearts wants to see a Mr. Hands like biopic.
Can I read something real quick?
Do it to it, Lars.
In quotes, hey, ellipses. Another in quotes, hay is for horses. Last words of Kenneth Pena or the last stand of Mr. Hands at 40 acres of Enmiclaw land. Hashtag short play.
Hell yeah, that was the tweet. I can't believe you took that time to look up that tweet that deserves so much more.
It has, do you want to know how many likes and retweets?
I think it's 1 and 0.
It has 1 like and 1 retweet, both from me just now.
Yes!
God damn
We
it.
are getting there. Kenneth Pena, we remember you.
When was this? Was at 7 p.m. on October 21st, 2016.
Deserved so much more.
Ooh, a pre-Trump world.
Oh, truly. Truly, the memory. No, I think it would have been pre his inauguration, but I think it was right after the election.
No, it was October.
Oh, it was October?
Yeah.
Oh, I was so young. I had so much faith in humanity.
Are you reading the summary?
Speaking of faith in humanity, yeah, you guys have faith that I wrote an episode summary.
Gotta have
Now,
faith.
Oh yeah, I'm
faith.
friggin' Jeff.
Jeff?
Shaking it, you know?
Jeff shaking it?
Yeah, for his real world audition
Dope.
from Community.
Oh, okay.
George.
There's a lot of Jeffs in the world.
Hey.
I shouldn't feel bad for this.
Okay, guys. Today, remember, interrupt as much as you'd like.
Okay.
Today, we watched episode 19 of Carranger entitled The Hit and Run Girl in Love. Oh, it's Girl in Love, not of love. Oh, no. A hit
Changes
and
my
run
notes.
girl? A hit and run girl? Sounds like a friggin' weed hoe. Hits my dank, sticky chiba, chronic ganja hash reefer, cigarello, blunt, joint paper in a circle.
It's a marijuana joke. I get it. It's a joke about marijuana. I got it.
But as soon as it's time for them to match, poof, they're gone in the quickness in a cloud of that thick smog, perfect for the secondhand toke.
Not the only one gone in a quick, thick. I come very quickly. Move on.
Oh man, but
Okay.
it's thick, guys. But we
Very quick,
Like
but
fog.
thick. Yep, I come fog.
I was gonna. Do you want to know what I was gonna say? I was going to ask. I was going to bring up someone. I was like, yeah, a friend once asked me like, what would happen if you just started eating solids and
Yeah.
you didn't drink anything? Would your cum be like very thick?
Oh, like
And-
Chunky?
Okay.
Shouts out to Chunky.
Okay.
She's a rapper I found out today.
You okay? No, it's Chunks.
Damn
it. How you reacted to that is odd because you are the one who asked me that.
Was that me?
Yeah, it was. I think on mostly playing PlayStation.
Oh man, I can't be held accountable for things I've said and done in my life.
Ooh yeah, daddies. But we start the episode out with Zonetta cursing to the astral heavens. Get out of my dreams, Red Racer. It's like me with the ghosts and shadow demons in my dreams, but all I had to scream in the conscious void to banish them from mine own dreams are that I wish I was born a girl and that that last one's getting bleeped, just like the
Okay.
just like the ghosts from my dreams now.
You wrote that.
Yeah.
You wrote that out.
No, I've said it before in an episode, so people will be like, what
Oh.
does he keep bleeping? It must be a very serious thing.
Ooh, the mystery.
Ooh, Mr. Rita Sawbuck, who's the coolest dog around? Her name is Scooby. A dog named Scooby-Doo. Doo-ba-doo.
Yep.
Where am I at? Where am I at? Gynamo then says Zonetta's been in a bad mood lately, which is just coded speak for she needs to smile more, which is further encrypted speak for this bitch must be on her period.
Hey, I got a story real quick. So I was with my girlfriend, and she said, I'm not feeling super healthy in my I don't want to be crass, but in my vaginal region. And I asked, well, when's the last time you seen a doctor? And she said, I don't know. Maybe I need to hit the gyno-mo.
Ooh.
Shouts out to gynecologist Mr. Hands and Chunks. Dog
Are
whistle.
you sure she didn't say gyno?
Shut the let me have this, please.
Gynomo. Ooh, guys, go to a gynecologist even if you a man. Let him put that hand inside of you and make you squirm.
In your pee-pee.
No, in your beehole, baby.
Okay.
Or I guess
They got
could,
2 hands. They got 2 hands.
You know when you're like
No, James.
2 hands. 2-handed squirmies. 2-handed squirmies. 2-handed squirmies.
you know when you're
2-handed squirmies.
You know when you're trying to like you have a thick malt and you're trying to
okay.
like it might have like Oreos in it and you're trying to like work it out. That's what a gynecologist could do to a penis. They're just like looking at it, trying to like get the gunk out of there.
Like
so
if
they can
you eat-
shove that camera inside.
Like if you're eating too many solids and you can only cummies in chunk particles.
have you ever
And
seen
it got clogged.
Yes.
I'm not clog it.
Have you ever seen
You ever dip Drano in your pee hole?
Drano?
Yeah.
Okay, at first I thought you said rando in your peel. It's like it's a random thing. I'm gonna shove it up there.
That's so random.
Oh,
God.
dang. That's so random. But there's also
Serious
so
me.
random.
Yo, shouts out to Raven Simone.
Nicole did it too, guys. I'll mix
Yeah, I
her
did
in.
the dog whistle.
But one of my...
get out of here. We're
I
doing a
don't
podcast.
know why I think it's so sexy, but I love
Sounding?
porn videos that it's just like it's a camera. I don't know how they do this. It's a camera inside the video, but it's like looking outward, and the like man is inside, and then he like ejaculates.
Oh, it's like the camera's inside the vagina. You
Yeah.
mean? You said video.
Oh.
You're a fool.
Yeah, I was
yeah.
very confused.
The video, yes, it's a video of the inside of the vagina
We're
looking out.
outside the video. What if it was a camera that was watching us outside the video, doing our business to the video?
Then wouldn't that just seem like he's like having sex with your eyes?
Yeah, but it's still like that cream pie delight, baby.
You want to get a peen in the eyes?
Nicole, quickly, or do you care if it's not a spoiler to Dexter? It's just there's an episode about the receptionist that he hangs out with wants to like find the best key lime pie. What if she was like,
what reception? The one he gets donuts or whatever?
yeah. And what if she's like, I just want the greatest cream pie in Florida, and she just winks at Dexter.
Oh, because he wants her
Yeah,
to-
that's sexual assault.
they want the cummies. That's pretty gross.
Guys, hashtag cummies. I don't know why. Just send it our way.
Also, if you remember the movie that this quote came from, you send it in, and I'm gonna give you a hug if you see me on the street. The quote is, "Have you ever had cum in your eye? It burns."
Oh. Also, open your eyes. You can't.
Also, key lime pie is just code for someone who has gonorrhea.
Oh, for real?
No.
Oh.
Shouts out to key lime pie. Never get treated gyno-less.
Yeah.
Or gyno-less, I guess.
But guys, we need to get back to this episode sums.
Do we though?
He then says,
Are we over time yet?
he yells some stuff, and then he's like, that's further encrypted speak for this bitch is on her period, to which Zonetta responds the appropriately way by smashing all of them in their fucking mouths.
Yes.
But crotch, you sad because you didn't say anything? Exactly. You didn't correct your toxic Duke Nukem idolizing friends, which is still you peacefully floating lazy river style in the toxic sludge stream that is shitcore masculinity.
Hey, shouts out to all the men out there who say nothing and allow. Fuck me.
It's the quickest
got
mind
this.
in
I
comedy,
got
guys.
So please believe in me.
Quickest
If
mind, but
you
slowest mouth.
Believe in me. Clap your hands and tell me you believe in fairies.
Oh, that's like LaVeyan Satanism, guys.
Shouts out to all the men who allow evil to exist by not stopping it. And chunks.
Ooh, guys.
The dead eyes of Nicole right now show me how little payoff that bit truly had.
Shout out to all the dudes that like Duke Nukem, not ironically.
That makes me so sad.
I was going to take a break to talk about Duke Nukem, but we do not have the time.
Oh no! We just have to. We have to beat the game.
Yes,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So
Yeah.
next
Beat it
week,
off.
our mostly
it
playing
off.
PlayStations will start. Sean and I playing Duke Nukem Forever, and it is so. I tried
You
playing
chose
it.
this game.
I tried playing it solo.
It's a bad game.
And to do like Let's Plays.
Yeah, yeah.
I beat the boss that we were stuck on.
Okay, that you were stuck on. Let's clarify this.
We also only played it once, and then I said, "Fuck this."
But the multiplayer section.
Yes, that was so good.
It's insane.
It's
It's insane how good that was. Yeah.
It's such a frustrating game that playing it solo is just there's no jokes. It's just me screaming at this dumbass game.
It's just kind of sad.
Yeah, dang guys. But let's get back into this. I still have so much left of this.
Oh my god.
Duke Nukem, but then Richie Hiker here to make all good. Oh, wrong. That bitch is just a money-hungry capitalist. If you don't think so, he is literally getting paid to blow up an entire planet. Can we say Exxon? Can we say Amazon Prime? Can we say Acme Co. Arsenals?
Yo, shouts out to the climate change deniers.
Arf, arf, arf.
You should cut that one out.
Guys,
You should really
they know
cut
it's-
that one out.
I think all songs should end with a wolf howling, but let's get back into this. I might make a CD where all of them end with that. But we're back at the cool island vacation with Carranger, their boss, and the boss's son. Plus, don't forget the band of Swedes playing a flute, a lute, and a brute who's bouts to shoot. Ugh,
I wanna go back to something
baseball
real
that
quick.
is. What's up?
I want to try out your every song ends with a wolf howling. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Total eclipse of the heart.
But it'll be in the key of.
That's fair. I'm not gonna. This is experiment.
Okay.
We'll fix it in post. Ready? One more. Sugar, sugar, da 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 da. Ah, honey, honey.
I might have came
That
in a
one
little
works.
too early.
No, that was perfect. That
Okay.
one worked. I think that one works really well. Okay, wait. One more. Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
All the small things.
I don't think that's the end of the song.
Hey guys, I
but
don't know
sure.
lyrics. I was going to try and think of one of my own songs, but don't know those lyrics.
Oh,
You should just make a song about how every song should end with that.
Okay.
But you should then make 12 of those songs and put them all on the same album.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So that
Shorts.
every song on the album ends with a wolf howl.
Let me think of a song of mine own. Too bad.
No, it's all
guys.
just sound clips of different wolf howls to put at the ends of your songs.
Okay. Oh yeah, I make
Yeah.
it's like a stock footage, but in audio form.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
sound bank, if you will. Oh man, then people could put them in their MPCs and be like, I'm hitting a drum pad right now with my little fingers. It's called finger drumming. And speaking of fingering,
James, think fast. And candle burned out long before your legend ever did. That was better.
see
Yeah,
guys, all
was-
songs
that was-
could
that was
end
good.
like that. Ooh, even a dismembered fetus song.
Wait, what about Mom Spaghetti?
Okay, guys.
Mom Spamemi.
Ooh, mom spamemius, arms, knees weak, arms spamemi.
Shouts out to everyone living on the 8 Mile. You're going to get out of there soon or die young.
Okay.
Oh man, he's about to shoot a baseball that is into Red Racer's woman choking face. Oh, yeah, he choked Natsumi for calling him sensitive, which we all know is okay to be a senzi. And I know I just said senzi. We cannot talk about scrubs. I felt you guys being like, oh, you just said a scrub quote.
Oh, he just said scream.
Oh my God, he talking JD.
Shouts out to John Dorian.
Talk about
guys.
Eagle.
Eagle?
Yeah.
He screams at, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You friggin' scrub nerds.
Yo, you're a freak. I don't want no scrubs.
Oh,
unless it's
Jenny.
NBC scrubs.
But guys, the
Yes.
Bowzock plan for the week is for this baseball monster to throw boom boom balls at cities to make them explode. Sorry guys, I believe we've already seen this on an episode of Downton Abbey. Nice try, Carranger.
I need to watch Downton Abbey.
But H.H. Deo, Mise Deo, the baseball beast, that's his name.
I did it that time.
Oh wait, da 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 dun. Titheruki and they're spooky.
Mysterious, and oh.
There we go. I was just wanting you to.
Yeah, I didn't have the key. You fucked me, James.
Oh
You
yeah.
made me look like a fool.
Okay. He has a curveball one could only achieve by catching a ball on fire and turbo throwing it in Slugfest, except these freaking balls turn into an outward fire that has E equals MC squared, so bad that it'll knock you down to get up again. But Zonetta is going to let the Carranger win. No, wait, but Zonetta isn't going to let the Carranger win shit because she's changing things over to basketball, aka she's throwing buckets, baby. Baseball? Basketball. There's something there, but I can't put my finger on it. Anywho. That's a basketball, you know. Zonetta and Red Racer make a wager on a baseball game. Winner gets friendship. Loser? Well, if friendship is on the line, there's no losers in my book, baby. Dappu then teaches the gang about space batting. It's where you kiss a colon in 0 G's. But he also gives them baseball training, but that's cut short by explosions more bombastic than a pop at an ECW match between Raven and a Dudley brother. Which Dudley, though?
Little Spike.
I'll never tell.
I mean,
But
fucking
then...
Little Spike. Little Spike.
I'm trying to plow through this, guys. But then Kyosuke has little time to perfect his invisible swing. Hey, that was what they called me in elementary school because no one wanted to hang out with me on the playground, so I was a nobody swinging, which is what I did through high school while screaming Howakowiowix into the suburban night sky. But Kyosuke's bat starts dripping red jelly and breaks the sound wave barrier, in turn mastering the invisible swing. This swing and a kaiju mecha fight blow this fastball fiend right up. In the end, we learn if you're embarrassed by your friends, shove them in the way back like Dappu or hide between a tree/building combo at recess so you won't be made fun of for being friends with a freaky little kid or ageless being in Dappu's case, Carranger.
Carrangers. Yo, man, that was fucking ridiculous.
Talking about Carranger. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, if you want the episode to be under an hour, we gotta end it now.
No, we gotta start. We gotta start talking notes, guys.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, man, so shouts out to Carranger for just like scene 1, visual 1, freaking Zonetta in the schoolgirl outfit.
Yeah.
That was the like dirtiest, like, man, fan service be fan service, but that was obvious fan service be obvious fan service. Was I alone there?
I don't have a thing for the schoolgirl outfit, but I think her main outfit is a lot more sensual than her in a schoolgirl outfit. That's conservative.
Yeah, well, this was.
Yeah, but like that, it's a thing.
There's a kink attached
Yeah.
to the schoolgirl outfit that just sexy Hauska do? What's the
Bowzock?
Bowzock. Edit that out.
Mouseketeers?
Mouseketeer. There's something like inherently sexual about the Mouseketeers.
Okay, the Mouseketeers were teens.
Oh. Did I say Mouseketeers?
It's not just like Mickey Mouse.
Wait, I thought
no, the Mouseketeers. Was that the TV show with,
or like
with Baby
Tom and Jerry.
Timberlake?
Wait, yeah, that's what I think is.
I think you're
I'm
right.
pretty sure.
Or it might just be the fan
there's,
club. I really hope it's the fan club.
Tom and Jerry Mouseketeers.
I think it's Nicole. I think you're wrong and
that's
foolish.
what I was referencing.
Okay, let's see what the Mouseketeers are. If it says like Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears started in this.
I am canceled. Rightfully so.
It was during the Mickey Mouse Club, the Mickey Mouse Club, yes. And
just be the fan
yeah,
club. Just be the fan club. Just be the fan club.
No, they were Mouseketeers. Britney Spears.
Lock me up. Lock
him up. Lock him up.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh yeah, guys. But yeah, keep talking
But
about
yeah, no,
these.
fuck that outfit. I feel like it was 90s kink. That's my take on the Zonetta outfit.
It's also just anime as hell. Her and then a character we eventually see are just straight up anime characters because she even like bounces when she's jumping rope like an anime.
But it was supposed to be because she fell asleep on a manga.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. The justification was cool. I don't know if it totally justifies the act. I could be wrong. Because I really did like her waking up on the manga. I forgot that part.
Yeah.
We watched Ramna 1/2. This is something I should bring up as well. We were watching a movie. I forget the name of it.
Freaking Bubble Butts from Outer Space, 9.5.
Yes.
Actually, wait.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bubble Butts, wait, 9.5?
Yes.
From Outer Space?
Yes.
Cool.
Do you know Ramna 1/2?
No.
It's just real quick. They're cursed, and some characters, like if they get poured warm water on them, they'll turn into a different form. And cold water, they'll turn into back to their normal form, I think is how it goes.
My sister had an Angelica from the Rugrats doll that was like that. If you pour cold water,
She'd turn into a panda.
Yep.
All right.
Pandangelica.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Quickest mind, guys.
Slowest. Shouts out to my Musketeers. I am sorry for earlier.
Okay, that you just said musketeer, so you were not apologizing about the Mouseketeer thing.
Sorry. Shouts out D'Artagnan.
You're like Kelso when he says, I promise. You're just trying to get away with what you're saying, man.
D'Artagnan, like from Stranger Things?
D'Artagnan from the Musketeers.
No.
Okay, so in Ramna 1/2, Ramna turns into a girl when poured cold water on. And every time Ramna was in boy form, I was furious. I'm like, if you have this ability, why are you not always a lady? I was like, for real frustrated.
That's your own projections.
Yeah.
James, think fast. Banana, dude looks like a lady.
We have to
that's a good
stop
one.
that.
Okay, fair.
We have to get to know some notes,
But you
guys.
know that if you keep doing it, he will do it.
I know, it's an empty.
No, I'll
it's
just
an
show
empty
my
threat.
butthole so you'll stop. Every time. Or I'll tuck it and say like, a little bit of the lotion in the basket.
A little bit of lotion in the bubbly. Shouts out Chris Jericho, AEW World
Oh my
Heavyweight
God.
Champion.
You have
You have to
just
make
stop
a list
shouting
of his
out.
shout outs.
Yo, I got so many peeps out there. They got to know.
Okay. I'm just gonna get to my first. So I think H.H. Deo, I think his name was. Is the coolest Bowzock design.
You loved
You're
that
wrong.
design.
Well, who do you think so far?
I don't remember.
I don't
But
remember.
it's not this guy.
I don't think he beats. I really do like Gynemo's design.
Oh no, I'm just the Barbarians.
Just the monsters,
of the
Just the
weekend.
burbs.
Yeah, shouts out to Tom Hanks in the Burbs. No, I obviously I don't know them well enough.
Like his hat, his sleeves were so nicely patterned. Everything about him, he's great.
It was fun. I don't know if he's my favorite of all time, and because I'd have to like go back and like revisit the monsters I knew from childhood, from the years of Power Rangers.
No, I'm just saying Carranger.
Of Carrangers?
Bowzock.
The cockroach. Duh.
Oh yeah, the cockroach's design is just a cockroach.
Yeah, but it's so innocent though.
Okay.
I think one of my things, how would you address? It's very. I feel like it could have had a little more color palette in there. I felt like it
He's
was.
baseball.
Yeah, you could still.
His red little guys on his sleeves.
felt like I could have
His
used a little
blue
more
hat.
red. I could have used a little more red, a little more blue.
Ooh, he should have got stabbed and then choked out so his skin's blue, but he's draining red.
Hell yeah, you should.
So
have.
this character had eyebrows for monks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! Shouts out to the Rock Lee eyebrows. More
So-
Naruto references.
Nicole moves her eyebrows like that. She's like, eh. She's like, yeah.
He also, I know, Nicole, you and I picked up on. He furiously everythings.
Oh yeah, I wrote it's gotta be Vin Diesel in that suit.
Oh, it's absolutely, because everything's fast and everything's furious.
Yes.
It's hella Vin Diesel. Well, no,
Yeah.
everything. I wrote down Zonetta sort of gives him a peck on the cheek to give this monster a pick-me-up. And his response, do you remember this?
He rises from the ashes like a phoenix.
He says verbatim,
But yeah,
I am furiously excited.
Yeah.
And I love
he has like
that.
a whole monologue about how her kiss just revitalized him.
Yeah. That's when I first noticed furiously. Like every other word is furiously.
Yes.
When that happened, he starts steaming, and this happens whenever Zonetta kisses someone. And I wrote down, Zonetta is the solution to clean energy.
Okay.
Is she can kiss someone and then all of a sudden a steam hydroplane and engine combustor. You know what I'm talking about.
It doesn't happen to objects though.
No, but she kisses someone who's in the middle of a reactor and then that person becomes a reactor.
All right.
Yeah.
Just think if she showed her tatties, then all of a sudden the world's blown the fuck up.
Her tatties are the secret to cold fusion.
Yeah.
Dope. Hey, dope.
Oh, and it's
cold fusion.
warm fusion when I'm done.
Oh, God.
Why just warm?
Because that's the opposite of.
Okay.
There's cream coming out of your teeth.
Oh, yeah.
I like how the baseball guy, his little baseballs had sunglasses.
Yeah.
It was cute.
They needed to keep those rays out of them.
Oh, with some Ray Bans.
Yeah.
They were very cute. So, also, shouts out to the this is gonna involve the show, I promise.
Sure.
The was it?
Sure.
The discussion of the plan, the two bosses when they're discussing Deo, it was, we'll send him down there with explosive baseballs, and then he'll explode cities, and then that's it. I thought that would be enough.
That's everything.
Yeah.
I don't...
Just hold it for ransom, and eventually, once you blow up enough, town's freaking exploded.
Oh, we can't not talk about gangster rap Dupa.
Dappu.
That's what I said.
So that's we all wrote down at the same time that Dappu is looking fly. He used to have that like robe on, but in the previous episode, he got shot by a gun that makes you disrobe. So then he had to find just these random clothes. So now he's rocking Jordan numbers.
Yeah, straight up, not just numbers, Bulls color pattern.
Yeah.
The only reason it's not Jordan, like it just doesn't say Jordan's name or have the Bulls logo because copyright, I assume.
But we know, baby.
It's an absolute Jordan, like classic Jordan Bulls jersey,
and he's looking badass. And
he's a b-boy.
He got backward cap. He's got some fresh kicks on. I wouldn't say saggy, but like loose jeans.
Yeah, he just looks like
chains.
Yeah, he looks like he could be in the game The Bouncer, the Squaresoft one.
Yeah, I was expecting him. Sick Bouncer reference, by the way. Yeah. I was expecting him, like I could see him like some early aughts gangster rap, like something like G Unit, maybe like doing a collab with good old Fitty Cent. That is, I don't know. I liked it.
Guys.
Yo, man, I bought it.
Dappu's cool now, and I think this is his outfit for most of the series now. I'm not 100% sure. I think he has one more outfit change though.
I have no idea.
That ass, Dappu. I'm feeling it.
I think because the ratings were so low, they're like, we need to change something up. Okay,
He needs to be more relatable.
Yeah, and kids loved Jordan back then. Actually, that's true. Jordan mania.
Oh yeah, I remember a buddy of mine in college. He brought his Jordan figure to school because it was like one of his like big security blankets as a kid was just a Jordan action figure.
I was like, you said college, but then you said brought it to school because as a child. So
yeah. So you're confused?
Yeah,
I feel that.
Yes.
Listen, you brought up the goddamn bouncer.
Yeah, guys, play it. The mechanics are off.
Okay.
It's like early. We're so many tangents, but it's like early Kingdom Hearts. Is that?
Yeah, but it was like a beat 'em up Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Also, no Disney fun.
Yeah, guys, you gotta have Disney in order to be
gotta have that Disney
making the bank. Any Let's Play for Kingdom Hearts is being uploaded to Disney Plus.
I feel like you're
that.
He's pretending. For the listeners, James is pretending to throw a little knife,
a letter opener.
I'm being like Conan. You know how he throws the pen after a good joke,
okay.
But he should be throwing into the crowd a friggin' letter opener knife.
I thought
A throwing knife.
Yeah.
Laugh, you fiends! Ha!
And then you get $5,000 if it hits you.
Hooray!
Because that's the settlement.
Yep.
Yeah, baby.
I let Conan stab me for like $5,000, but I'm gonna need a meet and greet. He's gonna have to interact with a fan.
Oh, what if you become one of his friends?
He doesn't have those.
No, on the podcast.
That's a myth.
He
That
makes the
podcast-
friends.
I hate to break it to you. Everyone on that podcast, that's an automaton.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's CBB style. It's just
There's a character,
characters
yeah,
like playing these people.
Jeff Goldblum is absolutely a character. I refuse to believe Jeff Goldblum exists.
It's just PFT playing Ellen.
Yep. He's so versatile.
He is. But guys, Dappu still has that scarf on. What if Dappu on his planet was a common rider?
What is a
Whoa.
common writer?
We can just move on because I don't. We're so far. I don't
It's a
want to
whole
explain
thing.
Common Rider to you.
Yo, I'm getting, oh wow,
You
I
getting
feel.
canceled, bitch.
I deserve it.
Okay, so
Duke Nukem Forever.
Yes, at the end we see Dappu being shoved into the back, and he pops into the back
the
of
trunk.
Yes, into the trunk, the way back, as some call it, of this van, and he pokes his head up, and they shove his head down like he's about to give some brain. And then Nicole said, "Why not just say Roadhead?" And then I was about to tell a story, but I'm glad I saved it for the podcast. She won't mind me saying this. I once was.
I mean, I will, but you're gonna say it anyway. So
We were once in a car. It was me,
I like how if I mind it or not is not in consideration.
some random person I don't know, and then and her boyfriend at the time were in the back. And then like
no.
I turned around, was giving this man roadhead
In your car?
in a minivan.
Okay, that's actually better. There's distance at least.
I still
not
saw
good.
his penis and his testicles.
It's not good. It's just better.
Mouth was on it.
I'm sorry, bud.
And then they said, "Just stop it." And I was like, "We don't."
You stop it.
I know. I should have said that.
Seriously.
Oh man.
God damn it.
Maybe I'll blank out that person's name.
That's legit.
Yeah,
Nicole,
guys.
Nicole's upset.
It's not Nicole, guys.
No.
Also, I would be looking back at Nicole. That would be the unless I say Nicole was the person driving a tether in this story.
Put the knife down.
Oh, yes, guys. I'm going to cut myself after saying that story. It's traumatic.
I would have made them stop the car, and then I would have gotten out and
Huffed it?
left.
Yeah. That's
But you would not have left. We were on, I know the exact spot in the road
yeah.
too. We were, you know where Orchard Foods was on M120? By that, like the Burger King we worked at. If you go past that by that PNC bank, it would happen right there, right in front of that church, which
Yeah, you could have
coincidentally.
walked home. I would have just been like, deuces.
But you wouldn't have been able to walk home. But
Fuck, I would've
coincidentally,
done it.
that's the same exact spot, maybe 4 years later, that my two best friends got hit in a drunk driving accident.
Just
they
gotta-
went, bye
just
bye.
always gotta
we go
loop
to
it
heaven.
around to that,
Bye
don't
bye,
ya?
James. See you later,
Just
broken
any
friend group. You'll
chance
never
you
be the
get.
same again.
that might be the devil crossroads. Nothing
It could be.
Nothing good seems to happen there.
It's got 3 crosses there right now.
You know what we have to do?
A seance.
Bless it.
Exactly. We need to go to that crossroads and we need to put on the raddest, coolest music festival variety show for the kids and bless it with the power of jams and good times.
Also, in that same area, there's this forest right behind this little wood patch, and
I'm so scared about what you're going to say next.
one of my friends who is female fingered my girlfriend at the time there.
You know what? Better than everything else I was going to. Okay, cool. You're discovering. It's a bummer it was your girlfriend at the time, but like.
Oh no, like I was being a little cuck boy.
Oh, okay, hell yeah.
If I
then.
recall this memory correctly.
Discover your sexuality, baby.
Yeah, guys, get cucked.
Meanwhile, I was in my basement playing Harvest Moon.
Yeah.
Yo, discover your sexuality. Yes. I'm a Harvest Mooney.
I was at 14 at the time, so you were like 11.
Yeah.
You were playing Harvest. I was also playing Harvest Moon
I
at
played
11.
Harvest Moon like it was my fucking job.
Getting them hearts in them journals.
Don't think I never understood Harvest. I never wanted to play Harvest Moon. I never understood the appeal.
You should play
It's
it.
fair.
Yeah, okay.
Play it for SNES.
I'm in the middle. I finally started playing Majora's Mask because I never played it as a kid, despite Ocarina being such an important game. So I'm very excited about like playing through that.
I thought you were going to say, for a joke, I just recently started playing Stardew Valley, and I was going to be like, it's the same game.
The more recent Harvest Moons would probably be better because there's actually like a goal to achieve.
And I like which
Where
I
the
kinda
other
like.
ones, it's just like you farm.
I mean, that's the thing is my brother, shouts out to Scoot Arthur, was a big Animal Crossing head, and I'm glad I watch him play, and I'm glad he's enjoying it, but I don't get it.
I don't get it either, but I enjoy other people playing it.
Yeah, true
I
story.
love it.
Yo, if you find enjoyment in that, hell yeah.
Also, any Animal Crossing fans out there is an Animal Crossing movie. It was only released
word?
in Japan. You can find fan subs for it. Find it, download it, stream it, whatever. It's fucking amazing.
Sounds
It's
cute as
based
hell.
off of
Animal Crossing.
New Leaf, I think. It's
Okay.
whatever the original DS game was that had
Yeah.
all the cool shit.
It's really fun.
Hell yeah.
It's a cute movie, and you think like, how does that? It's just like a slice of life, but in this weird world.
It's so fucking cute.
Before we stop talking about this episode, I need to ask you guys.
Yes.
So this episode was very romantically driven, right?
Uh-huh.
We're following the Red Ranger
Zonetta and Red
Zonetta.
Racer, yeah.
What do you guys think about it being so romantic? I feel like stylistically and genre being more romantic than, say, the comedic action plots we're used to with Carranger.
It's like fucking Sam and Diane, guys. I just want them to get together.
Yeah. Okay, so you're like, no, true story. I'm just asking sincerely.
No, for real. No,
You're like-
I just wish they got together immediately. I want them a couple. I want them freaking falling in love because that's what they deserve.
I buy that. It was something I think we talked about when I was on the episode with Pete and we watched the
Los Luchadores.
Yeah. When you can move the action really quick. Like we know when something's being drawn out. It's the Dragon Ball Z failures. Great show. I love Dragon Ball Z. But sometimes you can just get to the point. And I think, we know Zonetta and Ranger are going to get together once, Red Ranger stops choking women.
Oh, yeah.
Because that did happen. He straight Bart
She
Simpsons.
punched him in the face.
No, she gets out of it, which is cool. But he's still
he
straight up.
chokes, then she punches.
Yeah.
No, she hit him and then he choked her and then she hit him again.
No.
Is that
All right.
All right.
No, because
send in your corrections, y'all.
She called him sensitive. Oh no, she smacked him to be like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
and he's okay with that.
Yes, and then when she calls
I'm
him
just saying.
sensitive,
I don't know. I feel like there's a difference, and maybe there's not supposed to be, but like between a smack to the back of the head and I'm straight up like double-handing Bart Simpsoning her.
yes,
back.
just real quick, guys. He is looking off into the distance, thinking about Zonetta, and then Natsumi comes in and says, "Oh, what are you striking a pose for?" And he's like, "Oh no, I'm just thinking. Zonetta. Wonder if she's thinking of me." And then he's like, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. And then she's like, "I didn't know you could be so sensitive." And he's like, "Don't call me sensitive." And then he starts choking her double-handed.
Yeah.
And then she smacks him in the head, runs over to her friends and says, "He's going crazy." And then Minoru says, "I don't know what all this is about, but we're on vacation, guys. Let's go-karting."
That was a weird, because she was like earnestly scared, and then Minoru's like, "Yeah, whatever. Let's go-kart." Like it felt swept under the rug.
Yeah.
In like a
but
way-
it also
yeah.
just feels very like brother and sister. Like,
I agree. Yeah.
remember there was an episode where she was like, "You're my little brother."
Yeah. Except, but like double choking someone to like arms
Yeah.
straight out just makes me think of Frankenstein or
Yeah, it's a
Jason
little
Voorhees, who
extreme.
is a Frankenstein.
Or it made me think of like Homer Simpson, where like if Simpsons was coming out today and they were writing in and then the father chokes the son. if Five Flies tied her in the early 90s and late 80s, and that's not an indictment, that's just an observation.
Yeah, but I think
Okay, but
today,
imagine like if they didn't shake them while they were choking them.
yeah.
Like,
It's just
they're
like-
still you slow zoom into his eyes and you see a blood
it
vessel
just
pop.
loses all comedic effect.
God,
we
no.
should try and like cut The Simpsons because like you could cut frames out so then it's just kind of like slowly moving instead of violently
God.
shaking. But today, if like these millennial writers would probably, I'm a millennial, also, this is my pitch for this. Son starts getting choked out by the dad, and then the kid, who's just a sick freak, starts jacking off.
Yeah?
Yeah, these Adult Swim era writers.
I mean, it sounds like something, who is it, Johnny Ryan would do.
Oh, yeah. Shout outs to
Comic
Johnny
book
Ryan.
artist.
Who's Johnny Ryan?
He writes 2 comics, like Prison Pit, but then his other one's like super offensive for the sake of being offensive.
Yeah.
I don't remember it, but it's Johnny Ryan.
Shouts out to Johnny Ryan.
Well, one of them's like, it's like take a joke or something.
Yeah, something like that.
How to take a joke.
Word. Nicole, how did you
Yeah.
feel? Did you notice a stylistic shift from like a comedic action to like comedic romance in this one? And how did you feel about it if you feel this way?
I don't know. I like their story arc of like having crushes on each other.
It's very sweet. I don't know how I felt about it. That's kind of why I'm asking.
Yeah.
It's great.
Because I do I genuinely want them to get together. They're kind of fun, and like when you kind of like live with that late 80s, early 90s, I'm not sensitive, girl, and also on her, I can't tell someone I like them. Communication, what? Like you kind like you live, if you don't, if you can live with those.
She did tell him though.
She did tell, right? She told him, and he said, "Let's be friends."
Yeah.
And she's like, but I know I'm just trying to fuck, something like
so
that.
now she's like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna mess up your life."
Yeah, except she's still like in love with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could make a case that she could communicate better, because he even straight up says like even if it was just that like I don't.
But
I want to know you before we date.
She also like doesn't like she's reading a manga to understand her feelings. You know what I mean? Like she still doesn't even like understand what she's feeling even.
I didn't put that together. That's shit. You're right. Okay, I'm kind of super on board with this.
So like she probably doesn't really even realize like, or I guess she does because she says it, but.
Well, no, the emotions are tricky. Like you feel them, but that doesn't mean you know what you're feeling.
Yeah.
But you totally can feel them without totally understanding them, and that's I think what she's going through. It's an analog for puberty. I'm attracted to these people. I wish I understood what to do with them once I get there, or how to successfully navigate an emotionally beneficial relationship with these people. But all I know is what I feel, and right now I'm feeling howdy do in my pantaloons. You know, I think wow.
Yeah. So yeah, she's still just figuring it out.
And that makes going to the analog in puberty, shit, that makes so much sense for that schoolgirl outfit in the beginning too. She's learning. All right, I totally just changed my tune on everything I was about to bring up and everything. Shout out to that schoolgirl outfit. Shout out to the stylistic change and a real character arc that we're following in the A storyline. Like it goes back to we talked about in the last episode, Dynamo and Zamolda learning how to be human, essentially. How to have mature emotions towards their friends. That's what Zonetta has to do in a more romantic sense. And really, is what Kyosuke has to learn, despite the fact that he is already a human, but he's just a shitty dude sometimes. Mm-hmm. Not a bad character, just a shitty dude. We all are.
I would say a flawed dude, not shitty, because shitty implies that he's like a dick. I mean, he did choke her.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, like, with her, like, going to art to, like, figure out what love is, like, that's me. Like, I watched a lot of Saw videos to figure out puzzle games. Do you want to hear an alt for that joke?
Yes.
I watched a lot of snuff films to get better at construction.
No.
They use a lot of nail guns and chainsaws.
How do you know that?
Because that's just what the urban legends are.
Okay.
And I watched a documentary on snuff films.
Concerned.
And the consensus of the documentary was like, they don't really happen.
Oh, like they're faked?
Yeah, I mean, like, people blow it out to like, oh, it's this huge underground market, dark web thing, but it's not that rampant. At least at the time, in 2007 when this Discovery Eye channel thing was made.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm disturbed. I'm disturbed now. I'd be curious to see.
I watched that with headphones on in a laptop in the middle of a party in high school.
My God. In the middle. I was thought you were going to say the library, which might have been a bummer.
No.
But there was a party happening.
They were playing Super Smash Brothers.
Was it
watching-
like a birthday party? What's going
it was
on?
the weekly party that would happen at Tyler Wright's house.
That's not a party.
Yes, yeah. Oh, these were parties, baby.
Okay.
Remember they threw a friggin' whole sofa into a fire and it went poosh.
What?
No, I don't, because I wasn't there.
Oh, I think he told
Harvest
these.
Moon, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Shouts out to Harvest Moon. Fuck. So they blew up a couch?
Yeah. And there
Nice.
was a friggin' dead bird in it.
What?
Their
What?
cat would bring in dead animals and then hide them in their house.
Oh,
and for the longest
no.
time, it was probably there for weeks. And it was the couch that everyone slept on during the weekend.
Oh, so like everyone had bird flu at the end of the weekend.
I know, we were spick and span, baby.
All right.
Yeah, guys.
Oh my God.
Let me just say a couple. So,
Yeah.
a great detail is his number is 16, the HH Deo.
Yeah.
And I believe he is the 16th Bowzock of like monster of the week that we've seen.
Hell yeah.
Because some were, in 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So if this is episode 19, it probably is correct that he's the 16th monster we've seen.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a nice detail. I don't know
Love
if
it.
that's true, but I'm going to guess it is.
I like that.
Also, we found out about the god of forkball, and I was Deo throws this forkball and it like hits him like real. It's like in MLB Slugfest when it like zips around. It's one of your special pitches. They then say like, "Ooh, the god of forkballs would be impressed by this. If you were a god, what would you be a god of?"
Premature ejaculation. No. I want to give a serious answer. I don't want to be the god. I don't want to be the god of premature ejaculation.
Why not?
I just don't want to.
You're the primordial of premature ejaculation. If you so when a primordial dies, like that, whatever they are the primordial of ceases to be. This is like D&D shit. So every human in the world, every man, I think even women, they would all be trying to murder you.
Yeah, I don't
They'd be
wanna-
like, no, fuck you, man. We need to end premature ejaculation.
I think I would be the god of long stares after bad jokes.
That was for comedic effect, babies.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was playing my dog whistle. Did something happen?
Ooh, tweet, 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 tweet. That's what a bird whistle sounds like. Because they're different than dog whistles.
Wait, what's Nicole going to be the god of?
Frogs.
Oh,
Nice.
you a frog god, baby.
Or bats. 'Cause
Screech
they're
and or
cute.
ribbit.
They're like little flying puppers.
Oh.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Are they?
what if there was like a chonky bat? That would be adorable. Like a corgi-sized bat just flying around, just overworking its little wings. I'm also thinking of it as like they have wings on their back instead of like it's their arms.
Yeah.
I need to rethink this in my head. But
No, we got it.
mania, because a lot of people, or like of stream of consciousness, because people now have been, you included, have been coming out and saying like, yeah, James, you are just a manic stream of consciousness.
It's frightening. There's so many people have come forward to help you, and you jump out windows, exiting capture.
You want to know who else jumped out windows? Mike Birbiglia, and he's the freaking greatest storyteller of our generation.
Well, I can't argue that.
Yeah.
So you both just want to be murdered then.
Yeah.
I think like artists would be like, wow, you're the god I worship of mania.
As someone who's diagnosed manic depressive, I'd murder you.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't enjoy this. I don't enjoy
But
living
guess
with
what?
this.
If you don't have mania, you'll never be able to write another joke again.
Not true.
See, as
That's
your
an
god.
true.
That's a dangerous
Yeah.
dangerous mythology. I think we talked about last time.
Yes, we did.
I hate it.
No, I'd be like, I don't care. I don't need the followers. I just need people listening and laughing at me.
That's a follower. Okay. Oh, okay. You don't need religious followers. You just need audiences.
Yes.
Okay, I buy that.
I'm a cool god, guys. Pew, pew, pew. Finger guns.
Yeah.
And speaking of finger
Two
guns.
ways you know someone is cool. They finger gun and they tell you they're cool.
Yeah, and they shocker, baby. That's the
Okay.
best finger gun ever.
James-
it's like one of those Halo
James,
guns.
are you
Pew.
growing frosted tips as we speak?
Yes, they grew out of me, guys.
You're a where early odds bro.
Yes.
When the moon turns full.
Oh, I was gonna go with a Weredane.
I buy that. Same
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, Weredane. You're a Weredane. When the moon turns full, Sugar Ray just starts playing.
Yes, but Dane Cook is a good comedian, guys.
Yo, shout out to the super finger man himself, Dane Cook.
He went with the people who were really into him instead of just doing what he was doing. That's
MFC, monkey fucking a coconut. I don't have a Dane Cook impression. Don't worry about it.
yeah, guys. My Dane Cook is I'm Jack Nicholson. Does anyone else have any like serious notes we got to get to?
I hit my main ones furiously. I hit my major notes.
I wrote down a quote. Kyosuke says to the baseball guy, "Kids all over the world love baseball. How dare you use it for destruction?"
Yeah, that was cute. Also, what's cute was Dappu's plan to defeat him was just for them to all swing bats really well
Yeah.
The invisible swing.
within like an hour.
Yeah. I wrote down. I
And it
love.
worked.
It's something. It's something the comedy in this show does very well, which is approach everything sentimental. I don't know sentimentally, but sincerely. Their plan to defeat the villain wasn't to stick him with their swords that they have.
Yeah.
It's to use their swords as baseball bats and play his game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very improv-y, where you kind of just like, you present me the game, I will say yes and, because it seems funner than me kind of interrupting James right before he speaks with
Yeah,
my own
Just
shit.
bringing a gun to a knife fight.
Oh yeah, guys. That's an improv scene though. You
true.
could do it. So this is also another great defense of Dappu being the best leader, the master that we've seen, because Kaku would never do that. He wouldn't explicitly say, this is what you need to do. Here's how to do it. And eventually this will work and save the day.
Yeah.
Dappu's great, guys.
He was leading out there. And there's something, I think the sincerity is so cool. On the other things, the god of forked balls would be impressed. That's such a silly line that you have
It
to...
was great.
Exactly. That has to be delivered sincerely, because it's sincerely just overwrought. Everything being furiously. It's never... I don't know. It's the old... I forget the actor, but there's an old story of someone's on stage, and at one point, someone goes off this big diatribe, and then the guy just passes the other character the salt and gets a big laugh. And it's like, oh, okay, I didn't realize that was a laugh line. I'll make sure to hit it. So the next night, the guy goes off on the big diatribe, and the actor passes him that salt, and no one laughs. And he goes backstage, is like, what just happened? And the director's like, well, today you went for the joke. Yesterday, you just passed the salt.
Right.
And that's that sincerity of like, yeah, we're going to write these crazy over the top lines, and the second they're like played for humor, you're gonna lose it, because the reason they're funny is because these people really believe it. We are playing within the rules of this world we set up, and we play it sincerely. And fucking shouts out to Carrangers. This show's really good.
Yeah. So that we had great physical comedy when they're trying to master the invisible swing. They're going to every one of them, like just swinging the bat like angrily and like really like just aggressively. And then when it pans over to Minoru, he's just like flailing his arms about like a kid trying to like play lightsaber.
It was so wacky. The thing that I was kind of like shook by though was the last, like all five of them are wackily trying to swing a bat, and it's kind of funny, cartoonish. The last shot of them learning to swing is when Kyosuke does it successfully, and you mentioned before, he squeezes the bat so hard his hands start bleeding.
And he transforms.
He transforms. It's just, I felt that was such a sharp changeover from Minoru, whoa, I can't get this bat to swing right.
Yeah.
To Kyosuke, transform. Like it was wild.
Yeah, people shit on this series because especially in the Sentai fandom, they say, well, the ratings were poor, so it was it's the worst one. And it's like, no, like, please stop saying that, guys.
Yeah.
Even 5-Man is so good, but people are like, it's the worst one because it had such bad ratings. Ratings don't matter, guys.
Yeah.
They're just great shows. So
Hell yeah.
we do this bit
Ratings is for all them basic bitches.
Yeah, ratings is for Nelson families, and we over here, we're McMahons, baby. I'm kidding, you don't want to be McMahons.
I don't know what that means.
They're from wrestling.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're the Vincent Kennedy McMahons.
Yes,
Okay.
and you don't want to be them. Okay, every single episode, we try to do this. We sometimes forget. In Carranger, they get their powers from car magic. There's constellations in the stars that look like cars, so the power is from cars, but it's not necessarily they have the power of cars.
Okay.
So in that, if you could have power from any object or anything in the world, what would it be? Mine was dead bugs. Nicole's was dad ass. And one other thing, which I always forget, we've had like baby magic, cigarette
can mine
smoke.
be dad ass?
Yeah, okay. It's just swampy as hell. Or just like, it's just overworked.
I mean, I think my initial response might be like public transportation.
Ooh.
I use public transportation a lot. I always love I love a city that has a solid public transportation.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's something I find very calming about, hey, it's a chance to see your people. Just to be maybe not the best humans, but to see how people are peopling today. And I don't know. It's where I listen to my music, my podcast. It's where I observe humanity in its natural habitat. Shouts out to public transportation.
So what would your one special move be?
I'm never on time, but you cannot complain about it because at least I got there.
No, but how would that like kill the...
I don't know. I by the time I get there, it's already dead.
Okay, all right.
But I still get full credit.
Or so they like you enact it and they just stop. They're like, okay, well, if they're never gonna show up, I'm just gonna jet set.
And then I get
They
there and
just
like,
give up.
Yeah.
bummer.
Or they just shoot themselves in the
Oh my
face.
gosh.
Well, no, I'm assuming. Wait, am I alone or do I have a team?
You have a team, and I was
Okay,
thinking,
then the team does all the work. I just get there late.
So
I do nothing.
What would
James, I need you to understand. I do nothing.
what was?
Or like everyone arrives at different times.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah. I like this. So out of all the public transit, what would your suit represent?
I mean, it has to be the train.
Okay, Nicole, what would yours be? Because we're going to be a 3-man team. I already know mine.
Okay.
Do you know yours?
What do you mean? They're
What would
just
your-
colors.
No. So sometimes, like in Ranger, one was a saber tooth. It had them fangs, and it
So you're
looked
just
like
saying the helmet.
the helmet and the body work. What?
And then like when you get like a big Zord, like when
What would your Zord be as well?
I don't know.
Of a public transit, a trolley maybe,
Sure.
or a water taxi. You like a water taxi?
Yeah, man.
Okay, Nicole's a water taxi. You better believe I'm a lime scooter.
Nice. Train, water taxi, lime scooter.
Yeah.
The 3 traditional forms of public transportation. Hell yes. I love this.
Can mine be donkey?
Yeah, donkey.
Donkey.
A burro.
Burro. Hey, you know what Spanish Shrek sounds like?
Yeah.
Cool. Then we don't have to do this.
Oh
bit.
no, I mean
No, then
yes,
we don't have to do this.
I meant to say
you knew it.
I meant to say yes, please keep going.
No, you got it. Let's move on.
Is it donkey?
No, he's Spanish, so it's burro. Wasn't that worth it, y'all?
No.
I didn't think so.
And then one last thing. So when they change, they insert this the key
Yeah.
into their wrist thing.
Yeah.
What would yours be? I have an idea of what yours would be.
Okay, let me come up with one. Wait, hold on. Wait, give me a minute. I mean, my first instinct is sticky bus pass.
Yeah.
So you put it.
Yep.
You put it like on your Ventura card. Ventura card.
Yeah.
Your Ace Ventura card.
Your Ace Ventura card. You like, but you touch
Shout
it.
out to Ace Ventura.
Shout out to
Ventura. You put it on the reader and it goes ding going on in. But this one is very sticky, so when you put it on the reader on your wrist, it takes like a second or two. You're like, oh god, get it off.
Yeah.
And it makes it when you pull it off.
No.
It's sticky Venture Pass.
Nice. Nicole, do we have time for... Do you want to do an improv? Yeah, we'll do a quick
sure.
prov.
Let's play.
What's the?
I was say how do yeah.
I will pull up the last delivery.
Delivery.
That's just the last text I got was from UPS.
Okay, shouts out to delivery.
Oh, you're an improv master. You're
That's-
gonna initiate.
Oh man, okay.
You rolled that D20. You got better than us.
I don't know how to say this, and I'm in my years of medical training, this has never happened.
Oh, excuse me, sir. One way you could say
You
it
can
is
call me
at
doctor.
Doctor.
Thank
One
you.
way you could say it is at a louder volume.
That's understandable. I don't know how to say this.
Thank you.
Your baby is pure energy.
Excuse me,
Have you ever seen Akira?
Akira. Yes, we have.
Yeah, your baby turned into an Akira.
Okay.
Not like on Preacher.
What was there a big blobby on Preacher?
Oh.
It was more of like a ball of light.
So like
no,
in
yeah,
Lucy.
not that. Like Lucy? Was it?
Yes.
Was there a big blobby on Lucy?
Yes, a
Yeah,
big black
okay.
blobby.
And let's call it a Lucy
I thought
situation.
you were just saying like a light ball,
No,
and it's just a big blobby.
That would be beautiful,
Or it's
wouldn't
like,
it?
it's,
Yeah.
are you
Our
sure it's not
baby
like a
isn't
puppy?
beautiful?
Subjectively, no. I'm sorry. I didn't. What was that, ma'am?
Sorry.
Well, she formulates.
I get it. You're
Our baby is a puppy. Because you know how people say like they're a ball of energy.
Oh no. That
Okay.
also would be very cute and very sweet,
Yeah.
and it would be a lovely story. I wish I could say your baby was
So it's a ball of flesh.
pretty much.
Wait,
Okay.
okay, so
Yeah.
it's not like
Yeah.
a protein bar because that's giving me energy.
Well,
Did we give birth to protein energy?
I'll say this: have you ever eaten a protein bar? Go, ew, I don't like. Is that coconut? I don't like that coconut. And then you spit it out, and you look at that. That's what your baby appears
Okay.
It's not
well,
as.
It's not a soccer ball that was struck by lightning.
You know what? I think
Or
that's
one of those.
it's comparable. Yeah.
Or one of those.
Yeah, it's like a soccer ball struck by lightning, but then also like filled with human blood.
Or one of those things that are made for dogs, but like mainly kids buy them, where it's like the ball and then there's like a weasel. That like
I know what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about. What frightens me is that you actually played with one of those. These were clearly dog toys.
Did we give birth to a pink bunny? It just keeps going?
Have you ever melted one of those peeps that were pink bunnies?
Yes.
That's what you gave birth to.
Okay, shit. Well,
And
and you're saying it's not beautiful. I already hashtagged on Instagram beautiful baby boy.
Well, let me
I
just,
can't take that back.
let me show you. Let me. I can't say. Let me show you. Here, we got him here.
Oh, that thing is disgusting.
Love me. Love me now.
Oh man.
He's to be fair, super intelligent. He is hours old and speaks
Love me.
perfect English.
Oh, it looks like when you've pulled a Stretch Armstrong too hard. It looks like when you take a Stretch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle and put it in the freezer.
Daddy, what's another example of a stretch toy?
And then you thaw it out, and then little holes in it start oozing out that little goop stuff.
Or like a stretch Hulk Hogan. I have you, baby.
Stretch Hogan.
Oh no. It looks like a plushie with too much plush in it.
Well, I do need to ask, do you think this baby is beautiful?
it's beautiful on the inside, and that's all that matters.
I'm thinking on the outside, though, if we had like
Okay.
something that could edit and like make it look better, like a photo editing, but I don't think our computer is like that good.
Photo editing.
Mrs. Simmons? Ding, ding, ding. That's the right answer. Mr. Simmons, this is not your baby, okay? This is the hospital intern. His name is Charles. Hi, I'm Charles. This was a test. Mr. Simmons, I can't release
Why
your...
are you speaking for Charles?
He's a mute.
Oh, okay.
You just said hi, I'm Charles.
Mr. Simmons, I cannot release your baby to you. I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm right here. Me and the doctor sound a lot alike. I will give you that, but
So
I'm my own person. Shut
are-
up, Charles.
are you saying I won't need a better computer for photo editing?
You you are not allowed to be within 10 feet of your baby is what I am saying. But also, yeah, you don't need a better computer for photo editing, I
Well,
suppose.
guess what? I can maybe save money on not having a baby, but guess what? We still need donations in order to get a better computer for the studio. Oh, yeah, Sean, all of our improvs end with us
Plugging
streaming
ourselves?
Yeah, streaming back to what we need donations for.
Fucking horse.
It happened on accident for our first episode of Carranger. But please go to mlmpod.com/donate. We are currently trying to get a better computer by year's end. We need better stuff for now that we're doing videos for Let's Plays. We need a better thing for that to make that rendering time go from an hour down to, I'm hoping, 30 minutes. I'm fine with even that.
We need more copies of Duke Nukem Forever.
Oh, no, we don't need...
Send
no.
us all your spare copies.
We need more windscreens.
No, we have enough for more windscreens.
Okay, dope.
We got the windscreens from Shane and also Steve F, baby.
Thank you.
What's up, Steve F? That's your name, and that's pretty cool.
Will you give him a shout out?
Shouts out to Steve F. I hope the F stands for fun with friends.
It is.
Oh. I could have said fuck, and I didn't.
But also, guys, go over to mlmpod.com to learn more about my podcasts, such as Mostly Speakin Sentai, This Movie's Gay, What the Hell Mouth, and Hit It and Crit It. And also go over to YouTube, search Mostly Speakin Sentai so you can watch our videos of Mostly Playing PlayStation. And Sean's on it next week.
Yo, baby.
Nicole's been my guest. Now we have some episodes with our good friends of Hit It and Crit It. And then I do some solo that are very manic of Tony Hawk, American Wasteland, Thaw.
Yeah, baby. Great soundtrack.
I thought I thought Putty Tat. Oh, you can't hear the soundtrack over my mania.
I know, but also...
I also turned down the music.
I would say you, because they're going to copyright the fuck out of you.
Yeah, baby.
But also, shouts out to The Living End. They're a fun punk band.
And then also listen to my music, Marshland Monster. You can find all my CDs for free over on mlmpod.com. Nicole, what you got?
What's up? I'm Darling Homebody on Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, and now Twitter.
Oh.
And Patreon.
Yes.
Go to patreon.com/darlinghomebody to get a monthly sticker or magnet. If we get a certain amount, I don't remember, then you can start voting on what the designs will be. Go to darlinghomebody.com for other stuff. Also, the Patreon designs are only through Patreon. If there are any extras, it'll just be saved for events and stuff. So you can only get them that way.
Yeah, baby.
Hell
and
yeah.
also by designs, you mean the merch specifically for this will only be.
Yeah. Sorry, the sticker and magnet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean, what you got to...
Hey, man, every time I'm here, it's the same secret project. We had our first brainstorming session last night. We're putting a show Bible together. A show Bible? What is this project? I can't talk about it yet, but look for it sometime in the new year, hopefully before February, maybe. Until then, follow me at Sean Marciniak. That's SeanMarciniak. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'll be talking a whole bunch more about that when it's less secretive. I promise I'll have a real thing soon. Also, Phantom Pilot. I play a show at the Playground Tuesdays of every other month, so I'm going over there now. This is November, y'all. But if you're in the Chicagoland area, check out the Phantom Pilot Players at the Playground Theater.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Shouts out to the Phantom Pilot Players. It's fun.
Yeah. And thank you for being on the show again.
Thank you for having me again.
Ooh, and Nicole, thank you for being wonderful as always.
You're welcome.
Shouts out to Nicole. Shouts out to Sean. And that's it.
Woo!
Shouts out to James.
I've been James, speaking of.
I'm Nicole.
I'm still Sean.
And we've been mostly
Speakin'
Oh, shoot.
Sentai.
Mostly Speakin Sentai.
PlayStation.
Oh, yeah, guys. Bye-bye.
早朝は怖い顔して頑張れなんて叫ぶけど
Go.
Go. Do it. Do it now before you're ready.
Hurry! Time's running
We're running out. The monster is a man.
Hurry!
The bomb in my
Oh
pants.
my gosh, James!
Oh no!
God damn it. Okay.
Hour-long session today.
That bullhead. Why am I doing air quotes? I guess for emphasis with me. You can hear the air quotes in
Yeah, I
the
can
recording.
feel it. I can feel it
That bullhead.
I can
you
see him.
with our eyes.
Okay, I'm done.
For Duke
For those
Nukem,
peoples.
I would say the graphics and it's 30 minutes.
Oh my god. Sorry, Nicole.